A very good day I bid to my respective lecturers, my lovely teammates as well as my fellow classmate of PEC, IPE 401 Teamwork Skills. So as we all know, we have come to an end of our PEC class and it is now the time for us to evaluate each other, to reflect one another, and also to recall back what we have learned throughout this whole 6 weeks of attending PEC classes. So from my most humble opinion, I do think that PEC class is the most interesting class compared to other classes, because from this class we got to know other people from different courses, different backgrounds, and not just sticking around the same circle of friends until we graduate, let's say. And also, but yes, no doubt, because of these differences also, there might be fights, there might be misunderstanding and conflicts happening among the team members. So why? Due to the different preferences, personalities, point of views, but that is just normal when working in a team, right? So why I say this is because at the end of the day, everyone will actually try to be open-minded, listening and accepting each other's opinion, which occasionally then lead to a good teamwork and also a good quality of work. So from this particular IPE teamwork skills class, I get to know each of my team members' behavior and how they are actually in real life, because back then, because back then at the very beginning of the class, the only people I knew were my classmates, of course, which are Sharwina and Sab, since they are taking Bachelor in Cardiovascular Technology, same as me. But other than that, most of them are BBM, which is Biomedical Science, and also MBBS, medical doctor. So basically, I admit that it was a bit hard, as everyone was very shy to even introduce ourselves to do the ice-breaking session. But somehow during the second week of class, we get into it and randomly just say hi to each other and talk like we have been very close. And we do share our schedule and just randomly talk about each other's personal life, and hence that is why I said I get to know each of their personality well from this particular 4 to 6 PEC class every Thursday. And also, I get to say this is really because when looking at data table, especially the MBBS students, as we all know, I was like, how can they actually survive this full day of classes straight from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. in the evening? And what surprised me even more is that how can they like be actually full of commitment, enthusiasm, and also giving their all out during group discussion and so presentation. So I say this because back then during my other PEC class, like the previous one, there were a lot of other students among us that actually who didn't really give their cooperation at all. Like during group discussion, they'll be very passive, very quiet, didn't even bother or have the effort to give out their ideas, and basically just didn't contribute anything during the group discussion. But however, my group for this PEC, for me personally, I think everyone was okay. Like we communicated well, we listened to each other as well, and also when it comes to presentation, we help each other in elaborating their points. So our leader Hadi, I swear is the most is the most passionate leader and the best leader ever, because he never shows his tired face. Instead, he was the one that coordinates the whole group consisting of 12 members, including him. And usually, he will also be the person that initiates every conversation and the one that explains to every team members regarding the task that needs to be done. So from here, we would divide our tasks and helping each other out if anyone's missing any points. So hence, I learned a very good teamwork skill from this subject. And then as all of us, when most of us are in medical, in healthcare field, so all of us for sure will be working in a healthcare setting like hospital and clinic. So I learned that teamwork is the most important thing that needs to be taken into account, because from a good teamwork, then only a good communication and good service for the patients can be developed. So a good teamwork does not just involve certain healthcare workers, but all of them in the hospital, like doctors, nurses, pharmacists, paramedics, cardiovascular technologists, and many more. So if a team lacks of communication among the staff themselves, then how can we ensure the safety of the patients, right? So there will be only quarrels that happen at the hospital and maybe in front of the patient themselves, leading to a medical malpractice and reducing the efficiency and quality of the healthcare. So consequently, the patient's mortality rate will also be reduced. So because why this happens? Because we ourselves, the healthcare providers, can't provide the best service for our patients due to the lack of teamwork among the healthcare personnel. So thus, it can be concluded that teamwork plays a crucial role in almost everything we do, especially for those who will be working in a hospital in the future. So this is not just only improve patient safety, but also increases staff well-being and creates the environment that support learning and continuous improvement. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you.